Hi boys and girls, it's your boy DB, and welcome to another episode of the one and only, the Luxvoni vlog. We out here at Fast Lane Drive, but the problem of it is, there ain't no damn Fast Lane Drive going on. Our dumb asses didn't look for the notification. We showed up thinking there was gonna be an event. Typically, this whole street shut down. There's 200 supercars and hypercars, and the only supercars that are in the entire parking lot is ours. You know, we're gonna change it from Fast Lane Drive to the Luxvoni show, I guess. But with that being said, we out here, we're getting ready to head out to Utah for Utah SBA, race some super bikes at the track. And we're kicking this vlog off with a little bit of a different avenue. We're gonna come out here, hang out with our boys, catch up with everybody, and we're gonna get on the road. But a lot of you folks been asking me, what do we do with all these exotic cars? Are they rented? No, they are not rented. We own an exotic car rental business, except the difference of it is we have unique memberships that are geared and tailored towards elite individuals, high achievers, performers, guys that really value variety, that want something different, and they want to be a part of a community. And what's so unique about this offer is instead of just renting to everyone, we only rent to the elite. And the cool thing for them is the value proposition is almost irresistible. And what do I mean by that? I mean, with this membership that you can get with us, you can literally shop from 12 exotic cars, and say on Monday you want to drive the Huracan, you can take it. And on Wednesday, let's say you want to change to the R8, you can just drop it off and change it. And then by Friday, you want to hang out with your girl and cruise in the old Rolls Royce SUV and just keep it low key, you can do that as well. So this is a super irresistible offer. It's only offered here in Vegas. We're not going to offer it anywhere else to begin with. We want to master the model here, make sure our customers have a great customer experience. And once we get all that dialed, we're going to keep branching this thing out and hopefully have a great membership for all of you guys. So that's the plan. We're going to get on the road, hang out a little bit, and we heading to Utah. All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB and Hawkins Visual coming in strong with round number 3 of the Utah SBA series here on the Luxvoni vlog. And while we're here, we're gonna give you guys a little tour of the MTV Utah Cribs, which is only about 20 minutes from the track. So we just got here a couple minutes ago, got the van all unloaded. Let's go on inside, give you guys a little bit of a tour. Beautiful neighborhood out here. Got the mountains in the background. Hawkins, painted that view for these folks. Come on, man, look, I might get up there and ride a dirt bike up that motherfucker or something. But beautiful neighborhood, super good vibes, very modern home. This dude's taking really good care of us. We'll go inside, show you guys what we got. So come on in. Here's the living room. We got Ivy. Follow her on Instagram. This is a living room here. You know, good vibes, nice and modern. Got the big old refrigerator here. They took good care of us, stocked this bad boy up for us. Look at that freezer, man. I'm gonna get busy with that pizza down there. Oh, they even got my little kids blow pops, man. You know I like them sweets. We got this all dialed. We got the cabinets, got this microwave down here. Got back here, we got a big old pantry he left with a bunch of food for us. Back here, we got the washing and drying machine. He left us a badass truck in here. This is the garage back here. Got another bay back there so we can store our race fuel and do what we need to do. Come on in here, show you where the magic happens is what they say. Good vibes here, beautiful backyard, hang out, chill out, do what you need to do, cool room. Back here, we got the old bathroom. Got my big old tub. Y'all know I take a bath every night. I call it bathitation. I be meditating in that mofo. It's a part of my sleep. Come on, Hawkins, get in the shower with me, bro. Look in here, got my little toothpaste, do my thing, turn the steam on in there.
What?
Come over here, we got to killed an animal to get this rug. Back here, we got this fancy toilet that washes your butt. It's pretty interesting. It's got a lot of buttons on it. So when I was pissing, I was trying to flush it. I didn't know that was back here. I hit the thing, it shot right at me. I said, God damn, man, what the hell's wrong with this toilet? Back here, they left us some hangers. You know, I got to overpack. And then when you come to Utah, you need a little fun coupons. You gotta keep the coupons there, pass around to the community. Now let's run over here, show y'all the rest of the place. I ain't gonna be eating there. I don't know if Uber Eats will come out here, but we're gonna find out here in about an hour. This couch, what do you think about that couch? Back here, got this little bedroom here, super good vibes. Look at them beautiful, beautiful flowers on the wall. That look like a tattoo I might get on my leg. Back here, we got Hawkins' bathroom. Man, he thinks he's King Jut III up in here. I'll come in here tomorrow night, he'll be laid down in here with his little bubbles floating. I know how Hawkins gets down, he's bougie. That's why we get along. Back here, you got the hot room, which it isn't hot. This guy had the AC turned down to like 63 degrees for us. So yeah, let me take you guys out back, show you the view that we got here. And look, Daniel already taking over all the shit with his camera equipment and batteries and junk. I'm gonna have to OCD that out. Look at that freaking view, man. Got the mountains, got the sun, got plenty of space down here. It's Sprinter van central around here, so I like that. Everybody got them a nice Mercedes Sprinter. Come on down these steps. Now, don't roll down, Hawkins, please. Don't hurt yourself, brother. Come down here. We got the old jacuzzi. Get up in here with the suds and the, well, ain't no bubbles in a jacuzzi, but you know what I mean. Little area over there, sit, kind of hang out. Look at this pan from here, man. Look at the back of this property. Beautiful home, brand new. They did this thing up. I like that modern style, don't you? It's clean, it's flush. Plenty of space for what we need. It's only 3 of us. Richard and Carla are gonna come. That adds 2 more people to the mix, and then the selling point to the house was a little gym down here in the bottom, so your boy can get swole. Got another little guest apartment here. Got another bedroom. I didn't even know there was all these bedrooms down here, man. I like that vibe. That's a nice bedroom. Got another bathroom there. Got another pretty bedroom here. Look at that backlash, right? I like that. That's clean. And that concludes the MTV Cribs Tulio edition. Where we at? Tule, Utah. Who the hell named the place that? Appreciate y'all coming. Get your asses out of here. It's time for you to go. We got stuff to do. Me and Miss Ivy. We have things we got to film for the channel.
I gotta go now?
The YouTube channel. So peace out. Bye-bye, Peasantville.
2 hours later.
Look at Lee.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Literally shutting down. I've never seen that in my life. I was like, this is fucking vapor lock. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
All right, boys and girls, your boy DB and old Hawkins and Ivy, we just left the old house, came down to the track. I get in these conversations with everybody. I'm in a 45-minute conversation and I come back down on a little scooter pooter and these boys got this whole thing set up. We got the old canopy, we back in the GP garage, got the Grand Prix number 20 right there, as you can see. Don't worry about the 20, worry about that. That's, you know, that's me. So we out here, we got everything set up. We pitting beside Lee, the corner lurker, Paradigm Racing. They take care of us on everything at the track, so it's always good to be close to them. We got some experts over there that we can learn from, you know? Got the R6. We're gonna get some new tires on this bad boy tomorrow. Old Bryce gonna take this thing back here soon, put some go fast goodies on it. And after this season, he's gonna refresh the whole engine, do a complete refresh on the bike, get it ready for CVMA. We out here. Now, we're gonna conclude. We're gonna go get some food, some steak at the old brewery, and our damn house is only 11 minutes away, so no 45-minute drive. So be great, we'll see you tomorrow. Hawkins, welcome to the vlog.
Hello, sir.
What do you have to say today? How was your drive across the country?
Nice and smooth.
How was it? Yeah, you almost rolled us.
I mean, I came a little hot into the apex toward the end, but
Yeah, the van was on 2 wheels.
yep,
What else you got to say?
the crib is dope.
The vibrations are high
Oh,
tonight.
look at this. Look at this.
Look at our boy, comes in.
There we go.
This is a chief morale officer at Applebee's, man. He got this locked.
All right, the food vlog continues. We went ahead and ordered a lava cake for our appetizer.
Check it out. I didn't think nothing was on it, bro. No, we're going
Dude, there's chocolate everywhere.
to have to cut this. We're going to have to cut this. Ivy's been a good girl. Oh, little good girl. Ivy's been good. She gets fed today.
Wow.
And now she goes, ooh. All right, boys and girls. Here's a new time lapse because this guy takes 6 takes to hit a button on an iPhone and he walks around this big old camera all day. But anyways, me and Ivy and Hawkins, we're out here undercover in Hawkinsville. We're sitting here at the Applebee's. There ain't no Wagyu out here. But Ivy, tell them about the track. What did you think about the track?
It's sick. It's dope. It's huge.
That's what she said.
Just the sickest one I've ever been to.
See?
Sick.
Sick. So you see VMM, boys, it's out here, man. That's all I got. So we're about to get our steaks. Just a little redo. He got a little ice cream on the camera. But anyways, we're gonna show y'all what we do for an appetizer. Come on.
Oh.
You put it on your nice and chocolate like a. Oh man, I didn't say that. Cut that.
motocross. Stop acting like I'm here. I ain't here.
Damn.
All right, boys and girls, your boy DB. We down here. We with Apex Track Days. It's Friday, so we're gonna get out here, get acquainted with the track, work on a little bit of coaching, do a little training. Got our boys over here helping us out, lead a corner lurker, a Paradigm Racing. We're just gonna have a good time today, get acquainted with the track, get ready to race. So we're getting ready to go out for session number 1, and we'll see you boys soon.
Dakota, quit sandbagging it, dude.
What's up?
Expert. I saw your film. I was like, I gotta remember to give him.
Well, here's
You got a full expert.
Here's
I
the
was
thing.
like, come on.
I've only raced before here twice. I just did coaching for a whole year.
Yeah, I remember.
So I did the
But
truck.
I'm still giving you shit.
I know you should.
Yeah.
Because next
I was
year
like,
they gonna
he's
kick me out.
sandbagging for those dollars.
I like them dollars. Now I just gave them back to the club, but
Yep.
I like those medals.
Yeah, of course.
Chuck don't always have medals.
No, they don't. They don't.
Where are you based out of?
I'm in Northern California, but I do the CVMA thing with everybody, and then I saw this because the North scene is all screwed up right now.
Yeah.
There's 2 race groups, and they're competing with each other, and so they're both cannibalizing, and then we don't have any races between the end of this month and September.
Is that CRA?
No, it's AFM. CRA is the group that splits it.
Ah,
Yeah.
see. So
Yeah.
now they're fucking the whole.
Yeah, they're both fucking each other up. It's like that thing you get.
Bucks.
You know this. Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered.
Slaughtered every time.
Yeah.
They just cannibalizing each other. I get it.
Yeah. Josh, by the way.
I'm Dakota,
Good
man.
seeing you.
Pleasure to meet you,
Yeah,
brother.
take it easy. Thank you.
So, what I'm noticing is, you're going to the brakes, you're over slowing the engine,
Okay.
and then what's happening is, as you tip in, you start picking up the throttle.
Right.
You don't have direction yet.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is your bike's going to want to run wide.
wide.
You're going to have to add lean angle to stay on the racetrack.
Yep.
How about go to the brakes lighter initially?
Okay.
Start a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Braking. Pick up the brakes and then build brake pressure down to the slowest point of the corner.
Okay.
That is everything.
All right.
So what you're doing is braking, then done. I would like for you to take a pen or a Sharpie or anything, and I want you to put a dot where you're letting off the brakes,
Okay.
where you're letting them off around this whole racetrack.
Okay.
Okay? What I do there,
Okay.
I'm just a little bit deeper here.
Okay. This is my favorite section on the track.
Okay, we're gonna make it better.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I want you to get to those circles and
Okay.
you're letting off the brakes.
Okay.
So the only thing that's going to make that happen is you going to the brakes. Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking up there every time. I'll catch it.
So let's talk about it. That bump is right here, and you need to be out here. So when you're turning, you're clipping the edge.
I was watching you and I said, why does he not move? That's why.
Clipping the edge of the bump. Yes.
So you run it super wide and cut it sharp, and boom.
So dude, this literally is the line.
I'll get that this time.
I know you will.
I'll get it.
I know you will. If this is fucking easy, everybody do it.
No, but I'm having fun.
And you know, once you get this, you know, you feel the perfection and however you do it, you're like, best sport in the world.
Yeah, I know. Fucking feels good.
It's so fucking awesome and it can be so bad so fast.
That's what makes it great.
37 exactly. Yep. Man, it's beautiful here. Nice little breeze. Tire pressure is super important for these guys. It's getting warmer in the day, so we kick down the air a little bit. 19. This dude has a fucking broken back, by the way. What are you running on this track?
6'3" or something.
With a broken back.
So fast. You look like I'm 62.
Listen, I feel 62.
All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB. We out here. It's a midday update Friday. Just an open track day today. We out here having a good time. I worked with Shane Turpin a little bit this morning. He took me out, towed me around on the second session of the day. Fastest I've ever been on this track was a 44. He got me all the way down to a 42, showed me just a couple of things that I really wasn't aware that I was doing. Dude is super fast. Guy's got a broken back. He wrecked in the endurance race, broke his back, and came out here and the dude's laughing people. So anyways, greatly appreciate all of his help. But what we worked on today is we went out, we came back with the track map, and just like Dale Kiefer and Andrewlee always tell me, we got to V up some of these corners. And I wasn't aware how much I was roll speeding in and just losing momentum, because in a lot of these corners, if you cut in super sharp, you can drag the brake lightly and deeper, get the bike pointed, and then get back on the gas. So that's what we worked on. We worked on this front straight a little bit, going out a little bit, cutting it back in, getting direction, hitting it. Then we worked on the back a little bit as well. And then we really worked over here by the clubhouse. He got me super dialed on that. So let me show you guys real quick what we worked on. Come here. Today we're gonna walk you through what me and Shane Turpin worked on today here at Utah Motorsports Campus. We went out on the first session in A group, went around. He towed me, I stayed behind him, watched his lines, and we kept getting stuck in traffic, unfortunately. So we came back, moved up to old TT, very fast-paced, reserved for just racers. And then we went out and we did a full session here. When we came back in, he had a lot of great pointers for me. And mainly the pointers that we focused on is these little X's is where I'm braking. These little dots is where Shane is braking. So what we did is we went through, he asked me exactly, where do you let off the brake lever? And I wrote all of my stuff all the way around here. So what we came to the conclusion of is I'm keeping a lot of dead space and momentum when I shouldn't be. So we went out the next session before lunch, coming down this front straight, I started to subconsciously feel that I could have came in way hotter and not over brake. So then I started pushing this back a little bit and trying to brake or let off the lever right here. Instead of braking super abrupt, I'm doing it very softly and carrying it in. Same thing Andrewlee's told me, same thing Dale Kiefer's told me. And then coming out of here, wide open, shift, downshift here. Me and him had a very similar line here, so there was nothing to clean up there. Right here, we had a very similar line here, so there was nothing to clean up there. Right here, I'm braking way too early. So then I went out the next session, nailed that, started braking later. Same thing right here. Now this particular piece of the track, I realized after 3 laps how much more faster I could go into this, because I was rolling off way here and just coasting in. Now I can come in, chop that thing off wide open, get the bike pointed in direction, and then get on the gas. So that's what we worked on. And after that, my fastest lap on this track was a 144. Now today I was stuck in traffic, so I was super slow. I was running like 146. After that session, we went all the way down to a 142. So we're gonna keep working on just these things. And after that, I think we're gonna get down to a 139. But the crazy thing of it is, there's only a certain amount of ways you can get faster on a track. And believe it or not, there's more turns than there are straights. Anybody can hold the throttle over. Refining these things is really how you pick up a 10th here, a 10th here, a 10th here, a 10th here. And that translates into seconds into racing. So that's what we're working on the rest of the day.
All right, Shane, Sean, whatever your name is, why don't you give everybody a little bit of a background and who you are?
I'm Shane Turpin, motorcycle racer. I'm 57 years old. I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I just moved to Scottsdale, Arizona. I've been there about 3.5 years, and all I do is race and coach people how to ride motorcycles. When this place opened in 2006, I started racing here from 2006, maybe just a 1.5 years off in that entire time till today, yeah.
Give us a little background, a little racing background, some of your accomplishments.
I started racing in 1987. I turned pro in 91, raced 24 hours of Le Mans for factory Yamaha. I've been in England, raced for Ducati in the 848 Challenge. I've been pretty much everywhere racing in the US. Can't get enough of it. I love it.
What is your favorite thing about road racing?
The people. I love the people, the camaraderie. It's like you just got your race friends. You come to the track, and sometimes it bleeds off into your personal life. It's just amazing. The people here are amazing, and it's just always been a wonderful environment. And you know, you can bring the family, bring everybody here, and just enjoy life. In 1987, I bought a Honda Hurricane. And I was ripping up and down Big and Little Cottonwood Canyon. I passed a guy on a motorcycle, and he was the president of the Utah Sport Bike Association. And his name was Laird White. And he turned around as I went up the canyon and I passed him. He turned around and went back down to the bottom and waited for me to come out. And when I came down to the bottom, he was standing in the middle of the road because he could hear me coming. and he's out in the middle of the road waving his hands. And he pulled me over, and I thought, who the hell is this crazy bastard standing in the middle of the road? And he pulled me over, and he goes, man, dude, you're flying up here. He goes, you should race motorcycles. And I was like, whatever. I was 20 years old. I was like, dude, I just want to have fun and just rip up the canyon. This is the life, you know, and gave me 2 tickets to go out to the USBA races at Bonneville Raceway. I went out there with one of my friends. I watched him race, and I was like, I can do that. I said, I can do that. So this is how long ago this was, 1987. There was no riders program. You could ride your bike street body work with no belly pan. This was old school. I actually taped up the headlights on my motorcycle and put taped numbers on it. That was my first bike. When I got around the track and started riding, I thought, my God, this is the coolest thing ever. I just want to keep doing this. I don't want to do anything else. Absolutely come to the racetrack because there's not a car coming the other way on the road. Like, we're here, it's closed course, you're completely safe, you'll be in leathers, come out and have fun. And once they do it one time, they come back because they can go out and do this out on the street for only so long, and then you're done, Yeah. So
it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yes, sir. 100%. The first thing I would do is get coaching. You can ride a bone stock motorcycle. Anything that you buy off the showroom floor is so good. Put some tires on it, come out here and ride your motorcycle, and make sure you've got a coach to get it done right, so we don't have to undo a bunch of stuff you've figured out and you thought you figured out and it's the wrong way. And we'll teach you the right way, the correct way, and then you're hooked. You'll never want to do anything else.
This guy's a legend. He knocked off 5 seconds in one damn session with me. So thank you, brother.
Anybody that you want to shout out, racing sponsor program?
Just Paradigm, KYT, helmets, Alpine Star. Everybody does so much for me, and Dale Kiefer with Dunlop for the endurance team. I mean, it's just a big family. You know, we all stick together and we try to go out and win races and have fun.
All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB, and guess what? We wrapping up the day here at Utah Motorsports Campus. We had a great track day today. Really enjoyed ourselves, worked on some coaching, worked on being a little bit lighter and smoother on the brakes, worked on some line stuff, worked on some trail braking, and the results surely paid off. We got down to a 142 today, which was incredible. I've never ran that fast. I've only ran 144s. For me, breakthroughs today, just a couple of sections on the track, really working on 3 sections. That knocked me down dramatically. I think we're ready to race. I want to get home, get on a good protocol, eat early, relax, get in the hot tub, and start mentally unwinding so I can hit it tomorrow wide open and not be tired. I'm a little wore out today. We didn't sleep that well last night. I can tell when I don't sleep, my eyes aren't as quick. And when you're riding a super bike, your eyes are everything. If they're lagging, you're in trouble. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap up, go eat some dinner, and we'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy DB. We out here, Utah SBA. It's Saturday. It is race day. We're about to have a good time, kick some ass, and take some names. Weather so far, super pretty. Looks like it's gonna be a great day as far as the weather goes. There's no rain expected. So me and old Tiny Rich, we're gonna get out here, pre-qualify in a couple of minutes, get some fast pre-qualifying numbers so we start in the front of the grid, and we're gonna kick some ass and take some names, so let's go.
Yell at me today?
Are you gonna yell at me?
Never. Get as close as you can.
Lance and Jack, and we're here for round 3 of the Utah SBA Superbike Series, brought to us by our wonderful friend here, Dustin Lance, the Utah Motorcycle Law. By the way, it's his birthday. Well,
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Dustin! Happy birthday to you!
I'll let them announce what we're doing.
He missed the turn in. Let's go!
That guy on the R1, me and him were playing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're round 3, day 1. It's hot. They turned the heat on finally. It's like 92 degrees, which is like blistering up here. Qualifying done and dusted. Your first race, you PR'd on your out lap, but then blew turn 1.
Yep.
Let's talk about that, dude.
I blew turn 1, so we switched the brakes on the bike to some new brake pads. They're extremely different. So during qualifying, on the second qualifying, I blew the back turn.
I was right behind you.
I blew that thing wide open. And then during the race, I was what, 4 seconds ahead of everybody?
Yeah, when you came onto the front straight, you cross start finish as they were pulling onto the front straight.
So I had a big
yeah,
gap.
about three seconds, I think.
And I thought I heard somebody behind me, so I pressed it real deep.
That was me screaming over here on the wall.
Yeah. Well, I grabbed a handful and endoed all the way off the track.
It looked sick. Like you were going top rack Razgatlioglu into turn 1. I thought you were gonna dangle a leg, get it stopped and pointed. Then you just went behind the tires and I didn't see you. I was looking for you on the other side, and then they were like, "Oh, he came in." I was like, he can go back out and still, you would have came out in 3rd place.
I had no idea. When you run off a track, I didn't know what to do, so I just got off. We had a good time. It was fun. Learned a lesson. I'm gonna use one finger this time. Try to relax a little bit on the brakes. The stock brakes, I had to really get on them to slow. These you barely touch and they just engage. Leonard over here, he got us some Wagyu burgers made. So we're gonna go eat those real quick with old Mr. Hawk behind the camera. Mr. Hawk looked grumpy today, man. His vibrations are...
Stop yelling at us. Jesus.
He mentally abuses me.
All the time. I've seen it. Hey, blink twice if you need help, dude.
Tell him about our bike situation.
So the Gixxer 600 was down on power, noticeably. So I got some bits for it, wanted to put it on the dyno at Cycle Tech out in Vegas. We got it on the dyno. Sure enough, there was a dip in the horsepower, quite a bit. Like once it was supposed to keep climbing to redline and there was a significant drop off. So he thought it was a fuel pump, took the fuel pump off, cleaned it, put it back in, and then immediately fired it up, did a pull, and started ticking. So we drained the oil, some copper in there, so spun a bearing. It happens. So Nick gave me old Lady Daytona here. Went out, Anthony helped me safety wire it, the rest of it this morning. We had to drill some bolts, so he took care of that. I missed the first round of qualifying, went out in the second round, got a little pinhole in the radiator, and that's all she wrote. So I'm gonna maybe jump on an R3 for the endurance race.
You're gonna have to, man.
I think I could do 300 laps on that R3 without breaking a sweat, so.
You came all the way out here, fucking show, bro.
Yeah, we get, you know, you gotta get it done, dude.
The crazy thing of it is the Gixxer, I only rode 3 times, 3 sessions. You only rode once.
Yep.
So it's just shit happens.
Shit happens. Oh well, it's a, what do we call that? Opportunity to succeed.
Optimism versus pessimism.
Right, so.
You ain't taking the Apex crew down.
All right, well, let's eat some lunch, dude.
Yeah, let's eat some lunch.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, golly, man, we got the Wagyu burger, man. Man, this guy look like a Homo sapien, man. Man. Little Wagyu o'clock.
We gotta do Wagyu.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you, sir.
I thought I was gonna fucking die today. My man always comes through. He done got me on a film, man. We doing a film with fucking John Wick and Fast and the Furious. I'm getting on a film. Y'all thought this YouTube shit. They seen it. The producers in Hollywood, they called homeboy up. Said he may have a crooked nose, but he got that Matthew McConaughey tonality. And he got me on the set, bro. Tonality. So they only paying me $5,000 for the year, but money's money.
Oh, Richard has commandeered a vehicle. Is this month's rental? You doing rentals now?
I do loaners.
Oh, loaners. Oh, okay. All right, Richard, you commandeered a vehicle, a bike.
Just sitting over there, dude, I was like.
You're like, man, that thing looks sad.
Speaking of no one's looking, so yeah, we're gonna swap a transponder on her.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll see you on the podium.
Yeah, you look like Donkey Kong on the top of that thing.
It's bananical.
Richard's like, hey, let me borrow this bike. I'm gonna drive it for 90 minutes.
autograph by somebody. Whose autograph is this?
Kenny Roberts.
Oh,
And
Kenny
this
Roberts?
is the Kenny Roberts color scheme.
Oh shit. Okay.
It looks like the real deal, man. Oh, I'm putting them yellow grips on mine. Now let's take these motherfuckers off. These motherfuckers on mine.
Let's go!
Social media, if you get a chance to check him out. Very fun videos and entertaining.
Good job, Parker. Good job, brother. Good job, man. Let's go, baby. Way to fucking rage, brother. That's all right. We finished. We finished. That's all right. We finished.
You almost had me in the turn one there. I was like, fuck that.
Hey, fucking great race, bro. Good job. Good job, bro.
I'm gonna go do this one. See what?
All right, how many laps are we in? 8 laps?
8 laps, 15 minutes.
What's Dakota running?
25 minutes.
We halfway through. How you feeling?
Man, it's hot as a motherfucker. My legs was numb, my knees are hurting. I just got back, but we in first so far, so.
Yes, you crushed it, man. You're out there killing it.
I don't know about this. This is a little rough, man. On that big boy bike, you don't f around.
Yo, I don't know if he gonna make it, man. He looking a little rough. We got Lug coming in. Coming in for the pit. Let's see their pit. Tire switch. These guys are maniacs. Come on, Richard! Let's go! Hayden's killing it. First place. Come on in! Let's go! How you feeling?
Not enough time to change tires after racing.
No. You're on the same tire?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
Thank
was
God.
late.
You're killing it. Drink some more water. Let's go, baby. Iron Man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You ready to go?
Ready to go, brother.
They've been sandbagging this whole race, and they've. Let's go, baby. So we're actually a minute and a half ahead. So we're gonna try to get Dakota to just kind of pace himself a little bit more, slow down a little bit. A few more laps. Dakota's raging. Fuck yeah, dude. First in the class, third overall, 50 laps. Let's go.
Fastest lap, Dakota's fastest lap was a 43. Aiden's fastest lap was a 44.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
We are ahead by 40 seconds.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Parker! Yahoo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, Richard! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go! Bro, you guys got third overall.
5 laps down. Yeah,
right, motherfuckers. It's Hancock Luxvoni team up in this. We went out, my traps hurt, my balls hurt, my feet hurt, my calves hurt. Aiden, he's 16 years old, makes me look slow. He ain't even complaining, and I am myself. But with that being said, what did we finish?
We finished 3rd overall, so in all the classes, and 1st in our class.
Hell yeah.
So,
We did it. And you know what? I'm done with the camera shit. Y'all.
One take of gas.
One take of gas.
One take of gas, baby.
Oh, dude, the fuel light's been on for 3 laps.
That's awesome. You didn't come in once?
Not once.
No, not one time.
For 90 minutes.
90 minutes. On the gas, bro.
He was.
You don't even touch the brakes.
Parker caught up to him. Parker was taking 8-9 seconds a lap out of him.
Yeah, I was running 54s.
Parker
It's
started.
all that thing has.
Yeah.
You can't go much faster.
5 laps down though. Yeah. He went out 5 laps after everybody went out too.
That little bastard. Them Perot boys eat chicken and drink milk or something. I don't know what the
Good job, Richard. Hell yeah.
I can't feel my hands. My hands feel like they have springs in them.
Look at them, they're purple.
Oh my God. Bro.
They're bruised.
They're bruised.
Jeez. You're a monster, bro.
In 3rd place, we have Mike Bishop. Mr. Bishop, come in. Take your spot on the podium. Mike had a fast
Yeah!
36. 2nd place went to Justin DeLong. I hope I said that right.
Let's go!
Short. So, and 1st place to our club champion, Mr. Anthony Lugnut Norton.
Woo!
Awesome job, gentlemen. Chris, CrossFit Builders, sponsored this class. Just want to say thank you very much. The USBA for putting up a few bucks for us to race it. Precision Fat Machinery, Legal Ride, Apex Assassins, we got Vortex, Scalper, Luxvoni boys up here, right, doing their thing. I just want to thank everybody for the support, so thank you very much.
Yeah!
So we're going to go ahead in 2nd place on Team Relay. We have Formula 55, Dave Meyer, and
Yeah!
now there's Mark.
Let's go!
You lost your money, dude. Go home. 1st place is Team Luxvoni. Luxvoni. Sorry. So we had my good friend Aiden and my good friend Dakota racing 3-4 laps in a row, just 1,000 seconds off of each other. So come on up, gentlemen.
Let's go!
Both of these gentlemen traveled from Vegas to come up and race with us.
Never used a microphone before. So yeah, it was a great race. Big thanks to USBA for putting it on. And just another big thanks to my dad. He really helped me out this race.
Utah SBA, you guys are freaking badasses. Thank you for having us. Dale Kiefer's been coaching me for about a year. Really appreciate you, dude. Thanks for everything. Shane, where's that tornado boy over there? This man coached me up. He dialed me in the other day, so thank you for that. Lugnut back there, I love you, bro. Richard, Apex Assassins, Justin, Mike. Woo! You guys are all badasses. Thanks for everything. And we're going to keep coming out. This is home now. I love Utah. So that's it.
2nd place. Richard, bring yourself on up.
Yeah, Richard!
For 1st place, Parker Mayer.
Yeah, let's go! Bad hombres!
The bike I was supposed to race in this race blew up on the dyno yesterday morning. So I kind of scrambled, hit up some friends of mine. We put a bike together in the parking lot yesterday, and then I blew up the radiator in qualifying. So the Hancocks over here were nice enough to let me use an R3 dance in there. I go, hey, is that thing race prep? And they were like, yeah. I was like, cool. Can I race it? And I spoke to Dale. Dale was like, dude, I think you can run that on 1 tank of gas. Turns out, no myth busted there, dude. We can run that thing on 1 tank of gas. I didn't stop the whole time. So
That's awesome.
Well, this time I'd like to thank Racer's Edge, Luxvoni, of course, 71 Racing with Aiden and Lenny. That was definitely a lot of fun, a lot of work. Thank you guys.
Yeah! Woo!
And with that, that leaves on the top of the box, Paradigm Racing. Come on up.
Woo!
First of all, Dale Kiefer, Dunlop Tires, Racer's Edge. Dude's amazing. Thank you very much, Dale, for all your support. Lee, my teammate.
I gotta thank Shane. He most of the work. I really got to thank these guys for busting their ass and fixing the bike yesterday after somebody had a little oopsie. And got to thank Chris for helping out. And Racer's Edge, Free Rubber, Paradigm. I got to thank Utah. Really enjoyed coming up here. This has been so much fun. Can't wait to be back here next round.
All right, we're here, round 3.
I'm Anthony Lugnut Norton. I think most people probably know me by Lugnut more than anything else, but based out of Vegas. We're here in Utah today for round 3 of Utah SBA Superbike racing on the East Course at Burt Brothers Motor Park.
Give me a little bit of insight on how you came into road racing and what got you on a bike.
Kind of a long story, man. I was always in stock car racing and got into off-road racing, decided that I couldn't afford to build a badass trophy truck, so I decided I wanted to do something else and interested in motorcycles. Had a dirt bike for like 3 months, and I decided instead of packing up and driving to the racetrack every weekend, I wanted to buy a street bike and ride every day. Rode for a couple years and took a long break, and finally actually got a ZX-10 on trade at a dealership I worked at, got it for cheap, planned on flipping it, decided to take it to the track, and here we are 5 years later. It's just that easy. I've been racing for just over 5 years, right? All together. 3.5, 4 years ago, I came up here for the first time. Richard Finley with Apex Assassins, he's like, hey dude, this track's awesome, we should go ride it. I came up, did well, you know, I didn't win all the races, I won one and had a good time, and the people are awesome. So that was my first time here. Did a full season the next year. Unfortunately, had a couple mechanical issues that year that cost me the championship, but the last 2 years running, I've been the #1 plate holder here in Utah. Doing a pretty good job winning as many of these races as I can.
I know that you're in Moto America. Give us a little bit of background and what class you run for Moto America.
So this is the Moto America bike. We run it in club races too. It is a stock, very, very stock 1000 class bike. So Moto America, you have the Super Sport, Super Bikes. It's a 1000cc ZX-10, stock 1000. All we're allowed to do to the motor is a thinner head gasket, cam degree timing, and if I'm honest, we don't even have that done on this thing. So it's a bone stock motor with some fuzzy love in the suspension and some Graves help on the electronics. We all get into this sport because we love motorcycles, right? It's fun, the atmosphere, whatever. It's fun to go fast. You know, I love going out there and ripping laps and stuff like that, but honestly, it's got to be the people. I mean, it's such a cool community of people. There are so many different types of people from different places that have done different things. And to be honest with you, there's like 98% of my life is people that I've met in the motorcycling world. So for 7 laps at a time, which is on this track, 12 minutes of your life or whatever, you go out there and you ride your motorcycle, but you're here for 72 hours straight. What do you do with the rest of your time? It's the people that fill it, and that's what is actually the best part of the sport, if you ask me.
What do you think is the most difficult thing about road racing?
It's a scary thing, man. There's a lot of people out there that ride motorcycles that can't do what we do at the level we do it. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about these guys in the novice class going out right now, right? Like, there's a lot of people that ride motorcycles that can't allow themselves to do it. The mental fortitude to be able to do this, it's not cheap either, you know, so finances is the big obstacle. It's why you see a lot of guys in their 30s and 40s doing this, because they can finally afford it in life. It's not as much physical. I mean, I'm not the most in shape dude that you'll ever see. I did a wicked ton of laps on the endurance race yesterday, just like some other guys did. I'm bike shape, but it's way more mental, and like just to be able to keep yourself together lap after lap, weekend after weekend. We travel from one track to the next all year round. I mean, I've been to Wisconsin, Utah, Nevada, California, all in the last 2 months. It's taxing, dude, you know, like.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate your time, and we always look forward to the races that you're running.
Absolutely, man. It's always a good time, and we'll see you at the next round.
All right, baby.
What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy DB. We out here. It's Saturday. We just wrapped up the endurance race, did a little ceremony. You know, your boy DB and Aiden, we got first place in our class and 3rd overall, racing against all these fast boys down here. So super impressed about that. We kicked ass and took names. Suns had the track a little slick, a little hot. I've been running a harder compound on them. It's kind of weird. I was sliding around all day, almost high-sided a bunch of times. Like, I never have ever felt the high side. But today I kept feeling them, and then We went out for the endurance race. It was still hot the first round with me, and all of a sudden, a little bit of overcast came in and the bike just quit sliding. So I dropped off 5 seconds. We really started to pick up pace and we got first place in that race. So we had a really great time today. This is Saturday. We're gonna wrap up, go get some food, chill out in the hot tub at the old Airbnb, and we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. We got a whole nother day of racing. And also, thank you Paradigm Racing for always taking care of you mentally challenged Dakota. I mean, I love these people. So they've taken care of me. My brake pads were completely gone. They were down to the damn wire. I wouldn't have been able to race. And last night, in the middle of the night, these boys took the bike apart, found brakes for it, put some crazy ass pads on it, and they worked so well, I just endo around the track every turn because I was squeezing them like I was squeezing the old ones. But we out here. That wraps up another one. We'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow. All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB. It's Sunday. We out here. It's race day number 2 with Utah SBA. We had a little fun this morning with our boy, Mr. Hawkins. Let me tell y'all a little story. We at the old gas pump. Old Hawkins is all excited. He's all wired up for the day. He jumps in a van, starts taking off. The door ain't even shut, bro. I almost fall out the van. This jackass left the gas pump in the van, tore the whole door off the van. The door is still on it, but that's what we're dealing with. So we're trying to bring the vibrations high because Hawkins behind the camera right now, he got teardrops running out his eyes. But anyways, we out here, it's race day. We got 3 races today. We're gonna get after it, have some fun, get some podiums. I wish Parker's ass head on back down to Pahrump because he stole my P1 yesterday, and then the one P1 that I would have got, I screw up and ran off a track. So anyways, we're gonna rehabilitate and come back for what's ours today. We got some new Wagyu tires on the damn bike, some R3s. So I'm super excited about that. Yesterday, I had a lot of issues with sliding around. Almost had a couple of high sides, to be frank with you. So we're gonna change up the compound a little bit, something a little bit stickier. In the morning time, it seems to be real good. I don't slide. But once this track starts really getting heated up, it's like Tokyo Drift out there. So we're gonna get ready. I skipped practice this morning. We're gonna head over to the riders meeting in about 15, 20 minutes. And then we got our first race, not the first race, but we the second one of the day. So that's the plan. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Back from yesterday is Dakota in this class set the fast lap of the race on his first lap. Did not make turn 1. I believe that fast
Dakota's
lap
famous.
the entire race. Let's see what he's able to do this time.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Second! Let's go! Come on, brother. Dakota's second place. He's in second. Dakota went from 3 seconds behind to 1 second behind. He ran a 1:41.11. Fastest lap of the race. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Congrats, brother.
Motherfucker knew I was tired.
Woo! Woo! Let's go, baby. What a race, dog.
Dakota, man, first of all, riding really well. Love to see it. There's not a whole lot that I feel like we need to work on here. I took a couple notes. I watched it through your race here. So let's just kind of jump in. I think I see some of your issues appear further on in the race. So your first few laps are a lot cleaner. And then I feel like we start overriding towards the end of the race. It might just be a little bit of fatigue. First big glaring thing that I see, I always talk, we want to utilize the exits as much as possible. Right here, I can see we're not using any of our exit. That's starting back here where you're holding onto a ton of lean angle right here. If we could get that bike stood up a little bit earlier, I want a nice early and smooth throttle application where right now I feel like you're waiting with a ton of lean angle, and then you do this. So I think that's going to be a result where you kind of see or feel that rear end move like you did during the races. And you can even see it a little bit in the clip right there. If you watch right here, a little bit of wiggle right there, you're asking a little bit too much out of the bike with too much lean. Get in here. I think our tip in's a little bit too late, but it doesn't hurt you too bad. I don't hate it. I want to get that bike just picked up a little bit more. See how much lean angle you have on? I just want to see that getting taken away. It's going to be a little bit of patience right here, letting the bike turn just a little bit more where the rider I'm on is letting that bike turn. I think that's going to help you and reduce some of your risk as well. You get out of there fine, get all through this section, don't hate any of that, ride really well. Same thing here where I think just too much lean. You're not driving to the edge of the track. I feel like you're kind of getting out to the edge of the track with a ton of lean, picking the bike up and hammering the throttle. I want to see a little bit smoother and earlier throttle pickup. Again, I want the throttle to be tethered to your lean angle. So where you're adding throttle and taking away lean, like just, you know, it's not a one movement. It's, if that makes sense. Get into here. I think our tip-in's just marginally too late, and that's going to over slow because you're having to add more lean angle. You get really good through there, and then again, just a little bit too much lean on the exit. Start taking away some of that lean angle for me, because now you're not using all the exit either. You're going to see a little bit here too. See how much more narrow the rider is behind you? That's going to allow him to kind of carry more roll speed into the corner, and then watch. He's going to be able to, in theory, start driving with a higher apex speed. So he's coming from less of a deficit. If you remember when we talked about RPM management, coming into this penultimate corner, I think our entry is just a tad overslowed. This is something where I would just have you roll out of the throttle and skim the brake. Right now I feel like we're maybe grabbing too much initial brake and killing our momentum into the corner. So those are the big points for me. Maybe getting mid-track out of the exit here. See how little exit you're using? I want you to get driving into this corner. See how this guy's coming in a little bit more narrow? You can utilize a lot of drive out of this corner. And again, you have to take away some lean angle to do that. You gotta take away some lean. You're still at max lean past the apex, and you're just holding on. So when you tell me, hey Andrew, I'm having moments on the rear, absolutely, because you're having a greasy track, a lot of lean angle, and you're trying to add throttle. It's just making you have to overwork the tire, and ultimately it's going to tire you out too. So otherwise, dude, I think you're riding great. So let me know if you have any questions.
All right, you beautiful people, that wraps up another round here at Utah SBA round number 3. It is Sunday. We had an absolute blast today. The heat came in hot after lunch. We just wrapped up the open class. I don't know what the class is, but it's basically 600s and 1000s, experts and amateurs. And we had a really good time out there. Me and our boy old Parker, we led the whole race. I was in P1 the whole time. Parker was in P2, and then on the last lap, old homeboy over here on the R1, he got a little saucy, started pushing it. He passed both of us on the front straight, and we had a really incredible time. So we was running 141s today. We didn't get quite to 140s, which was the goal, but we had a super good time. So that wraps up another vlog. As always, do us a favor. We invest in all this money into this thing because we just want to bring you guys some entertainment. We want to collaborate with you, but in order to collaborate with you, you one, need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You two, need to give us a thumbs up on the video so we know you're liking the content. And for 3, you need to leave a comment, engage with us, let us know what you want next. And old Richard at Apex Assassin says, y'all are all beautiful, and come on down to SBA, because look right here, look who sponsored that right there. You see that? That says Apex Assassins is what that says. So when you fuck around, you find out. Peace.